Hello, and welcome back to the Primordial BioCube. So, in the last episode, Smurd was out searching for a cure to some sort of disease that is killing off the aliens. And this was a little quest given to her by a alien scout that she encountered in the Super Duper Mart. It's up the street here. And so we've already checked out 2 of the locations and not found anything. So now, I guess, we're going to be heading toward the 3rd location, which is pretty close to where we started when we first discovered this pocket dimension. So I guess we'll kind of follow, maybe we'll do a little exploring too. We'll follow around here outside of the water body there. But in the meantime, I guess we better check our stats here. So we are a little bit hungry and thirsty and all that kind of stuff. So we'll have a of those. Which makes us feel a little better. And I guess we have to have another one. And another one. Wow. There. So, anyway, I guess we'll just continue on our way here. You can hear some gunshots not too terribly far away. We'll grab that. That's pretty lightweight. We have to be pretty cautious when we're, like wandering around in this area, because almost anything that we run into is going to be a whole lot. Whoa, look at all the ghouls. Wow. Okay, did anything survive that? Wow. Oh, there's more upstairs yet. Okay, there's probably at least one more up there yet, too. Yeah, I can hear another one. Oh, there he is. Here. Oh, there's some more up there yet, too. Oh! Uh-oh. Damn it. Oh, well, at least I got a chance to reload before he hit me. There's like bunches and bunches of them up here. Wow. Luckily, that's high enough that the fall would probably kill them if they tried jumping down at me. So they all pretty much have to come down the stairs there, so I can just kind of stand here and shoot them as they come through. At least one more up there yet, too. That one's going to be a little bit sneakier, I guess. See if we can sneak up on him. Uh-oh. Okay. Ooh. Oh, shit. Ah! Let's get out of there. Wow, I just shot him in the face. Uh-oh. We definitely don't want to get hit by that guy. Okay, time to switch guns now. We'll switch to this. Okay, I could try and do something like this too. We'll drop a bottle cap mine in the doorway, and then if he wants to come out after me, he can step on that. Are they really that smart? Really? Wow. Okay. Let's see here. Well, that does more damage, so I guess we'll switch back to that. Okay, he appears to have forgotten that I'm here now. Oh, there he is. Okay. So, we'll try this again. Ah, crap. Come on. Okay, well, I guess we'll back away. We're going to waste that one, probably. What did he do? He regenerated? Okay. What else do I have here? I got a fragmentation grenade. Maybe we'll see if we can use that. Pick this up just so we don't have them. Okay. There. There, gotcha. Oh, there's another one. That missed me. Oh, that one didn't though. Uh-oh, that's not good. Alright, what do I have here? Okay, I got antibiotics, that's good. And of course we have to drink a whole bunch of water. Looks like I've got a whole bunch of water to drink too, so that's also good. There's still another one in here yet. Wow. Is that the last one finally? Oh well, that's nice. At least the safe is unlocked. much room do I... Okay, I got quite a bit of room yet. I can put stuff up yet. Wow, look at all this stuff. Okay. There you go. A church full of feral ghouls. Now, after all that, I think that calls for a quick save here. Okay, that bridge looks like it's very heavily fortified, so I think I'm going to avoid it for now. Could just go around the edge here. I have a little bit of jumping ability, so I can jump to the rocks and stuff like that. And I think I'd rather look at that with a scoped weapon first before I see what kind of trouble I could get into over there. Let's check the map and make sure we're going the right way. Yep, we're going the right way. Okay, what's that over there? Okay, bloatflies, so I guess they're not too bad. Probably handle a bloatfly or two. Oh, quite a ways away. Wow. Okay. Oh, look at fishing rods. Oh, okay. Safe underneath there.
That's it.
Sure, I'll pick that up too, you never know. I seem to be accumulating a lot of 38 ammunition, so... I guess we'll check out this even more ruined house over here. Doesn't look like there's much in here. A little bit of stuff, but... Okay, there's kind of sort of a road here to follow, so maybe we'll follow the kind of sort of road. Oh, okay, I guess it's more and more directly this way. campsite. Okay, we still have to go this way. Looks like it's probably on the other side. Oh no, it's way up there. Really? Okay, looks like we might have to do a little rock climbing or figure out a way up there. Okay, okay, rock climbing is hard. Maybe I found a path I can get up there with now. Shallower. I'm probably not really meant to find this place this way, but... Well, that's a pretty sheer rock face.
What the?
Oh, jeez. Okay. Looks like there's raiders guarding that, whatever that is up there. Oh, jeez. They can see me and I can't see them. I hate that. Oh, there we are. Come on, step out where I can see you. Uh-oh. Okay, that looks like it's really well defended approach, and I'm not going to go there. Okay, well, how else? Oh, look at that, they're still shooting at me. Okay, well. Ooh, I could end up in a lot of trouble over here, too. That was not well thought out. Okay, well, maybe there's a way around. And up there, toward this direction. A little bit more, we'll try going this way. Oops. Oh, where are those ones going? There must be something that they're going after over there. Okay. Wow, exploding vehicles and stuff like that all over the place. I guess I'll just keep going this way for now. Oh, now it's all foggy and I can't see. Okay. That looks like a pretty bad approach, too.
What the hell was that?
Uh-oh.
Who's there?
Okay, well. I don't know. It doesn't really look like a good approach forward there in any direction. What we got going on here. Okay, well. Gotten quite a ways away from it now. I have a feeling that there's raiders dug in all the way up that mountain or whatever that is there. So that might be a bit of a tough prospect to try and make my way up there. Hey, what's this?
I buy and sell. Just put up everything you got and let's see if we can make a deal.
Oh.
I'll take a look, sure.
How about that? A vendor out here in the middle of nowhere. A junk vendor. Low level one by the looks of it. But okay, let's buy that. See if I've got anything to sell back. I could sell one of those. Okay, well, maybe I'll sell a few of these off to start building up my stash of caps here, just so that I can maybe afford to buy some things. I can't take anything there. Got any workbenches in this place? Yeah, you do. You got armor workbench and you got a weapon workbench. Okay, can't take any of that stuff. Okay, let's see what we got here. Okay, don't have enough ballistic fiber for that. Advanced shadow combat armor. Because black is cool. Okay. Okay. Oh, all sorts of different paint job choices here. Wow. Of course, I don't have the ability to make this armor stronger. I can just change the appearance of it by the looks of it if I want to. Yeah. Okay, leather arms and legs and things here. Okay, well, I guess maybe that helped a little bit. Let's see what we can do with a weapons workbench here. Okay, well, we can't really do anything with those. I don't have crystal or nuclear material. Wonder if the vendor has any of those things for sale.
Hey there.
Hey, Scava. Let's trade.
Let's see what you've got.
Doesn't look like it. Looks like all pretty standard stuff. I guess need to have a drink of water now. Alright, well, can I do anything else with any of my other weapons right now? Okay. That is already probably as good as it's going to get, unless I can put a scope or something on it. A combat scope on it. Okay. That. How about this guy? We can make it hit a little bit harder, I guess. And, can't really do anything else with it right now. And we used up our oil and screws. Okay. Oh. So here we go. Now we've got that. And I got see-through scope settings here, so we'll just make a couple of adjustments. And we'll turn auto toggle off. We'll turn the wobble effect off. There, so now I can still aim in third person if I want to, and if I go into first person, I can use the scope. Can't take anything in here. Okay. Okay, I need a screw, and I could put a scope on this pistol, or maybe even this one. So maybe let's see if the vendor has anything with screws in it for sale.
I buy and sell. Just put up everything you got and let's see if we can make a deal.
Okay,
Let's see what you have.
Okay, well, antique globe has a screw. What else have we got here? Okay, clean globe. Okay, toy truck has screws in it. Yeah, sure, we'll buy the silver locket too. Okay, so we've got some more materials here. Maybe we can prove some of these things a little bit more too. Okay, no oil. Pretty sure I didn't see anything that had oil in it from that vendor either. So nothing I can do about that, really. But I can put 4 times combat scope on this pistol. So there we go. All right. Well, let's move on. What else we can find up here? Oh, look at that. It's the wounded dog encounter.
Easy there, girl. I can fix you up. Here, this'll make you feel better.
Yikes.
You need a name. I'll call you Sparky.
Okay. Hey, look at that. There's a ruined house down there. Go down there and check it out. There's a settler down there. Hey, this is a settlement. Vasco's outpost. Well, I think I just found my base of operations. Yeah, there's a workbench there. Now I can use the workbench. Talk to some of these guys. Oh, this guy is named Joshua Vasco.
Whoa there, that's close enough. State your business.
Hey, hey. There's no need for violence here. Let's talk things over.
You can't just go wandering around these parts. I got enough problems with all these raiders coming and going.
Okay.
It's always good to help people.
Have you ever heard of a cozy little place called Section 9?
Go on.
Well, we don't have a whole lot of info on them. Well, they're a special division of Gen 2 synths that terrorize the place. They seem to be after something, but we don't know for sure. The Institute loves their technology, and they don't give a damn who they have to kill or replace to get more of it. And, well, our ancestors were the builders of this place. This place used to be rich and full of life, entirely underground. I wish I was alive back then to see it. The point being, they were geniuses, my ancestors. There's no doubt they made something the Institute could use to their advantage. So they sent out a special unit. It kills everything in its way, even if you're in the Institute's good graces.
Okay.
What do you need me to do exactly?
We want you to clear out a city. Yeah, it sounds pretty outrageous. The place is occupied by Section 9 and is the main center of our ancestors. They kept building even after the vault was destroyed. For years, it was their home. They fought wars there, even against those of us who branched off and became thugs. It's also where they're buried. I used to go to the cemetery to be in front of Danny and Avery. Essentially our great-grandparents going back many generations. Well, I've been going on long enough. It was our home and we got pushed out. Help us take it back. You got a plan?
The
Okay.
plan? Kill everything in my way. That's the plan.
Well, at least you have confidence. Until next time. Oh, and before you go, I made these special grenades. Finish your work with us and I'll give you the recipe.
Oh, he just gave me a bunch of them too. Go to Father's City. I just got a new side quest. Maybe this one's a little more manageable than trying to climb a mountain full of raiders. Let's see, go to Father's City. Oh, okay, right there. See, I sort of skirted around the south edge of it here. Okay, well, you know what? Let's check out this settlement first and see what we can do here. Looks like it comes with a settler or two already. And you can't seem to figure out a way into the gourd patch there. Already got some crops planted too. Okay, well, wow, look at this. I've got a nice place where I can build another building. Okay, I got some place where I can drop off all the junk and stuff that I've been collecting. I guess I'll have to go back to that other place where that chemistry bench is maybe and collect some of the better pieces of junk that I was collecting there. Okay, so it looks like there's a house with some beds. That's pretty intact, and looks like that counts as, what, 6 beds? 2, 4, 5. Well, there must be another one around here somewhere, too. Looks like it's pretty good size. Maybe what we'll do is we'll pause while I scrap this place down. Okay, and we're back, and it looks as though this is a pretty good sized settlement site. You can see the green border extends way out into the water around this kind of two-pronged peninsula here. And it does seem to go a fair ways up the cliffside here. Like I can get a little bit of... There isn't a lot of stuff to scrap up here on the top. And I'm unsure of exactly where the border is because it's not really marked with a boundary that's visible. But it's roughly about here, kind of, and it widens a little bit as I go this way. But there isn't really anything much in the way of scrappable materials up here. And we can follow it across up top here until we get to about this rock here, and then can look down more or less on where the settlement border is here. And it goes just a short distance in here. Well, but to tell you the truth, it's such a big area at the bottom of the slope here that I don't know whether there's any point in really trying to, like build up here or fortify anything up here. Oh, there's a car I can scrap. A lot of these trees down here are not scrappable either. But I guess that's okay for, the sake of atmosphere or whatever. Managed to get quite a bit of materials out of this place anyway, and there's some scrappable trees. And so it looks like there's two kind of main build areas, and one of them is over on this side where this big power transmission line tower is. And there's a pretty badly ruined building over here. There's lots of items in here too that for some reason you can't scrap, right? Like the remains of filing cabinets and chairs and that kind of thing. Which I guess is okay, but it makes for a lot of clutter. This feels very vanilla Fallout 4, where, like you clean out the houses in Sanctuary as best you can, but there's still heaps of debris on the floor like this, and, piles of leaves and that kind of thing that you can't clear out of the houses. And then, of course, the other major building area is on the other side of this little inlet of water here. So, there's a couple of platforms here, like basically where there were completely destroyed houses that I was able to scrap. So I can probably build a couple of, small buildings on these, using those as bases. And of course there's not very much in the way of other scrappable trees here, but there is lots of area here that looks like is suitable for, like growing crops and that kind of thing. This settlement looks like it would support 40 settlers easily. And it even extends this way out here quite a ways too. So there's plenty of usable space here. Wow, what's that guy doing? Okay, well. But anyway, to start things off here, first things first, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to see if I can build some fortifications to keep the bad things out here. I think we're going to start off with a rolling metal door. It looks like I've got almost 1,000 units of wood. I'll have to go easy on the steel, probably. So I'll probably be building, like junk fence type barriers. So it looks like this is going to be up off the ground a little bit. And, let's see, I think I want to point it more or less this way. well, that doesn't look too bad. Okay, maybe not quite that much that way. I think I want to go... try that, see how that lines up. Okay, that might not be too bad. I don't want to have to spend too many resources just, you know, to block this area off, but by the looks of this, there is a certain amount of area that I can probably block off with just a single wall. So that's what I'm going to try and do here. See how many junk fences I can build with the materials that I have. Okay, I can build 71. That should be enough to get us to where we need to go. Okay, well. Alright. I wonder if I can just temporarily stick some of these on. No, I'm going to have to move this thing. Okay. And we're going to have a little bit of an uneven top on our junk fence here because we're going to have to go up and down to compensate for the changes in elevation here. But okay, well, I guess we're going to have to... Yeah. Okay, well, I guess that will do for that side of the wall. It's a bit low, but not everybody has super jumping capabilities like I do, so... that one up a little bit. The braces don't really do much if I do that, but just a little awkward spot, I guess, in the area of the ground, how it's leveled. Kind of off the ground a bit now too. Just build right through this rock here. On the other side of this rock is actually, well, I guess, kind of. Our lack of building materials kind of makes it difficult to do too much here. But anyway, I guess we've got it mostly fenced off, so I guess that'll probably do for now. Okay, so maybe what we'll do then is we'll just wall this off in this direction here. Maybe, yeah, get rid of that junk fence There you go, Joshua. You can go wherever you want. Be free. Okay. All right. There's our entrance for a settlement. Throw one of those up there. Okay. Well, it's not extremely tall, but I guess it's the best that I can do. I didn't want to build the fence too far back because then I'd have trouble fitting things onto like that base pad over there and that one too. So more or less the line that I wanted to take with the fence. Okay. I have no circuitry, so I can't build any gun turrets. So what else can I do here? Put in water purifier. I can put in one. Can I put in a power? Okay. Looks like I can put in 2 small power things. Maybe I'll stick one in there. Okay. Well, I need copper too, so I guess we're not going to be doing much with the gate right now. That's okay, I can jump over it whenever I want anyway. And the settlers seem to be able to figure out a way in and out of the place on their own. Make a medium power thing too. Okay. Well, maybe let's throw one of those down there. See if we can still build our water thing. No, we can't because we got no copper now. Okay. Well, I guess that will just have to sit there, not hooked up to anything. We do have some power in, but we've got nothing to hook up to it. So maybe the next step will be to go back to our base of operations and see what we can clean out of that chemistry workbench. Because it certainly looks like, oh, and actually what I discovered here in this badly ruined house is that there is a chemistry station in here, so that's pretty good. And of course up the hill at that vendor's place there, not too far away, there's a weapons workbench and an armor workbench until I have the ability to build my own. It's a little bit less convenient, but Nuka con. Wowee, those are pretty damaging grenades. I'll have to be careful when I'm using those. Okay. we'll maybe throw some of this other stuff into the workbench for now. Okay, I'm actually starting to get weighed down by all the food items I'm carrying around here, so maybe drop a few of those off. Okay. I guess that will do for now. Okay, maybe for the sake of conserving room here too, we'll drop off some other stuff too. We don't really need this. Got plenty of ammunition for the other guns that we're carrying. So throw that in there. Along with the 38 rounds and those 308s. We've got a ton of 10mm. We'll just drop a bunch of those off in there too. Okay, what else can we do here? Okay. Tell you the truth, I could probably do without the 10mm pistol too for now. We'll drop that in there too. Drop all the 10mm ammunition. Because I've got a lot of shotgun shells and 45 rounds, so fine. So maybe before we continue our quest lines here, we'll see if we can transfer some more materials that we were storing in that original M workbench over to our new settlement here. At least we'll grab as much as we can carry anyway. Hey, that guy up here. Dead Raider. Okay. Only one dead raider. Oh, well. Tainted blood from the raiders. But we might as well stop in here and break down that stuff that we looted. Oh, look at that. There's a whole bunch of stuff in there. Okay. Maybe I'll pause for a minute while I rush back and drop some of this junk off. Okay, here we are again. We're just past the trading post there. Going to head on back up to, I guess, the original settlement. So we need to stay on this side of that particular body of water. Yeah, and make our way over to where it says residential housing here over by that pond. So kind of this way. We'll kind of skirt our way around the back of that mountain type area there. Some kind of big factory or something there. Oh, some more bloat flies. Okay. So we just follow this kind of around the past this fortress looking type of thing here, all the gun towers, and then it'll take us right back to where we wanted to go. Not too long of a trip. Oh, does this stuff respawn every now and then, or did I just miss some stuff? Yeah, I just missed some stuff. Okay, so let's see what we can grab here. Okay, we'll leave the ammunition there for now. Big things that we think will be the most useful: the steel, the aluminum, the oil. Okay, that stuff. Bag of cement there because that's heavy. Okay, we better grab that. That. Okay, that's got useful things in it, so take that too. There is a lot of really useful stuff here. Probably way more than I'm going to be able to carry in one trip, too. Yeah, I think I'm probably going to have to make at least 2 trips in order to be able to carry everything. Well, let's see. I guess I probably grabbed all the choicest stuff first. There. Well, that's as much as I can carry for now. I think I'm going to pause while I make a couple of trips back and forth here, because I'm going to need to be able to carry all of this stuff. And there's no use in having people watch me just run back and forth. Okay, now we're back, and I took a couple of trips to make it, but I managed to actually pretty much clear that other workbench out. We're not sure what's happening to this guy. He seems to be having a pretty rough life with his weird animations and things like that. Very strange. But anyway, I've dropped all the stuff off in the workbench. Guess have a quick bite to eat here. And then we're going to continue with, or at least see if we can... Oh, there, you've managed to figure his way out there now. We'll see if we can figure this out now. See if we got enough materials here to power our gate up. Okay, so we need a couple of delayed off switches. We'll put one there. And I guess we'll put one on the other side of the fence over here. We'll connect that one to the gate right now. And we'll connect that one to the gate right now. We might as well throw a computer terminal in here too. Just leveled up. So we'll stick that in there because we're going to need that to control the gate switches. Then let's see here, we'll head on up here for a minute. Yeah, we'll do this. That should connect to our, yeah, just like that. Okay, and then we'll go in here and we'll set our delay switch control, and we'll set it to 5 seconds. Okay. Alright, so now that's all good. We have our entrance, we've got our gate powered up. So now, let's see if we collected enough materials together. Okay, I can build regular machine gun turrets, but not heavy machine gun turrets. But I guess we'll just put a couple of regular machine gun turrets up here for now. Because I think we still need to put in a water purifier, and I think for my level up that I just got here, I'm going to take armor. And there's a reason for that. So I'm going to go over here, where our chemistry bench is. I'm going to have a look here under Sandman's custom armor. And I'm going to make a ring of fire resistance. And what a ring of fire resistance does is it gives me pretty good protection against energy and fire damage. Especially if I'm going to have raiders throwing Molotov cocktails at me, or, you know, like Section 9 synths shooting Institute laser weapons at me. Because long, long ago, I made a mod that actually makes Institute laser weapons more powerful than the regular laser weapons are. And my reasoning way back to when was that I felt that the Institute, because they are like the leading scientific power in the Commonwealth, should be able to make a better laser weapon than a bunch of guys who are just sort of putting things together out of scraps, you know, out in the Commonwealth. At least that was my logic behind that idea. And I just thought that, you know, the whole idea of the Institute being such an advanced scientific installation and being completely and totally unable to make a decent laser weapon was just ridiculous. Okay, let's see if we got that straight enough here to go. Yeah, okay, that's good enough. I have no idea what this is going to be. Yeah, okay. Come on. It's at least partially anchored anyway. And we'll just go back to regular things here for a bit. Although maybe what I wanted to do was make that a little bit lower anyways. Yeah, okay, that. Yeah, we'll, maybe just sink this one in here, almost at water level. Oh yeah, okay. Oh, oh come on. Jeez. I don't know. Place anywhere should be mean place anywhere. Alright, well, we'll do it that way. Put it more or less right even with the bottom of the water here. The top of the water, I mean. Okay. Get out of the water, come on. Okay, that's not too bad. Because what we'll do is we'll throw this on here. This. Then we'll put in our water purifier. And that way we've got enough room to put a nice set of, you know, power generators and water purifiers all the way across here. If we want to. This is actually a pretty good settlement as far as, you know, basics for setup go. So, what I'll do now is I'll head back in and crash because it's going to be nighttime here. Have some sleep. Uh-oh. Now I'm gone a little bit too far with the blood thing here. Okay. Okay. Well, how much more blood do I need to drink here in order to be able to get rid of that? There, okay, now we're good. Okay, so we're almost at the end of this episode, I think, but spend a little bit more time here just doing a little bit of building things now that we've got the basics taken care of. I think what I'm going to do probably is that really ruined building over there that I can't scrap any of the debris inside. Maybe I'll just throw a couple of Brahmin feed troughs in there and we'll call it a barn or something maybe. You know, like maybe I'll fudge in some walls to patch some of the holes and that kind of thing. Probably put, like Brahmin feed troughs and stuff in here without having to invest too many materials. For some reason that safe's not, like there's a lot of stuff here that's not scrappable. There's a couple of mattress beds in here that can be moved somewhere else. And yeah, then I can, if I want to build another building, I can use this as a foundation for it. Because I don't really have access to a lot of concrete here, so I'm going to have to make use of the building foundations that come with the settlement to build buildings. But in the meantime, and I'll make use of this building too. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to just play around with this a little bit and see what I can do with it. So we'll look at what kind of shack walls we can build here. So I can get 145 of those with wood and steel. Okay. That's interesting. I wonder why it's only 2 difference. Okay, yeah. But I don't use up any of the steel by building with just pure wood walls, so that's what I'll do. I'll just go with pure wood shack walls. And we'll see if we can, first of all, find a snap point to one of these existing structures. Good idea. There is such a thing. It doesn't appear that there is any. So I guess I'm going to have to probably improvise and fudge the whole thing in here. So we'll use our wonderful concrete steps there as our entrance to our front door. Okay, well, let's see how that looked. Okay. How was that? It didn't line up too bad. I don't need a full wall there, I don't think. A half wall piece. Fill in that gap there. Okay. It looks like this is going to be one of those oddball things too, where the wall heights are not right. I guess we'll do the best we can. There's so much debris in this place, wow. Okay. Okay, that sticks out from the side here a little bit. Although you stick out from the side there a little bit too. We'll use some partial ones. This. That's probably okay to leave that little overhang there. Okay. So we got things kind of closed in here. And maybe we can, something like this. To have a set of stairs that go up to the roof. Let's turn these so they fit a little bit better in. Yeah, that's better. We can save those for something else later. Okay. Because it's always good to have roof access for putting gun turrets and that kind of thing down later. This actually worked out not too bad as far as the height of that wall goes. I guess I managed to budge that first wall section into so that things didn't go too badly there. Maybe I can fill in that hole in the wall there too. Or maybe not. I suppose it doesn't matter that much. Rearrange the furniture here a little. So we've already got towels and a soap rack there. Maybe we'll just throw one of these wash tub style shower things in right here. Yeah. There's even a mat. Yeah. Oh, okay. We'll throw a couple of kitchen chairs or something in. And I can't move or scrap that stool. It appears to be a static object, so nothing I can do with it really. And we'll put my bed in here. So this will be kind of like my hovel. Place where I live. Okay, well, there we go. That will kind of work out. So I guess we'll conclude the episode here. But, you know, like this kind of building is probably the kind of thing I'm going to have to do here due to, like, limited resources. And I'll probably be able to do something like maybe put another floor up on top here that a few beds could be squeezed into for settlers to live in. Looks like these are not even scrappable items either, but I can probably put in a small upper floor on this building anyway that would probably at least contain, you know, half a dozen beds or 4 or 5 beds or something. And then I guess I'll probably have to build a couple of buildings on those other 2 foundations. So, but maybe we can get into that a little bit next time. For people who like settlement building, maybe we'll spend a little time building Vasco's, whatever this place is called, Vasco's Outpost. Yeah, we'll spend a little time building here at Vasco's Outpost. And, you know, maybe even put up a recruitment beacon and see if we can attract more settlers. But I guess that'll do until next time. So hope you enjoyed this. I'm Sandman99.